Hell yeah, what up, though, what up, though?
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. What up,
Hell yeah, hell yeah. What up, though? Hell yeah, what up, though, what up, though?
What up, though?
Hell yeah, what up, though? It's your boy SLK, single letter K, and this is the Hell Yeah, We Wanna Know podcast featuring my black ass. What's good, my people? Tap in, tap in. Hopefully everybody doing well, staying healthy and safe out there. What's good? We live in this motherfucker, tap in. This is that podcast that asks men and women, grown folks questions most are afraid to ask. And you know the streets want to know, so we definitely gotta ask. Hell yeah. Tap in off the rip. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel on YouTube. If y'all following on Facebook, watching on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, make sure y'all follow on there as well. This is Venus versus Mars night, y'all, so y'all know how we get down with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start bringing it in. The first people on deck, we're gonna start with the ladies first, ladies first. Hell yeah. First person on deck that I see, let's see, Honey Farm. Hell yeah, what up, though, what up, though?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing? What's your name? Tell everybody who you are, where they can follow you at.
Hello, everybody. I'm Honey Foreign. You can follow me on Instagram at honey_foreign. You can also follow me on Facebook, Honey Foreign.
Hell yeah. Definitely glad to have you on deck with us this evening. Shit. We might
Glad
as well
to
go
be
all to
here.
the first. Hell, that definitely. It's about to go down. And next person on deck, we have Miss Brandy Blaze in the building. Hell yeah. What up, though, Miss
Hello,
Blaze?
everyone. Hi. I'm
How you
Blaine.
doing?
I am wonderful. I am glad to be here on the show. Thank you for having me so much. You can follow me on Instagram, the real Brandy Blaze. I'm just here to tell the truth.
Nice.
Hell yeah, I like that. I gotta love that. Gotta love that right there. Hell yeah. Next person on deck, we have all the way from South Carolina, Miss Marie. Hell yeah. What up, though?
Hello, hey everyone. Hey Honey and Miss Brandy Blaze. How y'all doing
Hey, Miss Lee
tonight?
girl.
Everything.
So my name is Pari. You can follow me on Instagram at Pari Almighty. My Facebook is private, so you can't follow me on there. But you can follow me on Instagram at Pari Almighty. And thank you for having me. And thank you for having me on the show again. Thank you. I
you
really
know,
appreciate it.
it's all good. We definitely love having you in the building and shit. Definitely tapping in. Hell yeah. And we got all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. We got Akil on deck. Hell yeah. What up, though?
What up, though? What up, though? It's the one and only Akil, aka Intelligent Rebel with metal aiming at devils on all levels and pedestals. Yo, I'm a comedian and a published author. Got books on Amazon. Follow me on TikTok _ my name is Akil. Follow me on YouTube. Same damn thing. Instagram 3_ my name is Akil. Let's get to it.
Hell yeah. What up, though? Glad to have you in the building, bro. I appreciate you and shit. And certainly, last but not least, my guy, my bro, Mr. Paris. Mr. Paris, what up, though?
Hey, what up, Brody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Hey
Um,
Hey,
Paris.
Paris.
hey, Miss Mary. Hello, hello, lady. Um, my name is Paris Heard. You can follow me on Facebook at Paris Heard. Follow me on Instagram at I was just looking it up. Uh, P Heard 0527. You can also follow all of our accounts for film at Sean Van Entertainment or Sean Van_Productions. That's on all platforms.
Hell yeah. Definitely glad to have you in the building once again, my brother. Everything good? That's what's up. Well, we're going to go ahead and get it started real quick. We're going to jump to the first question on deck. As a matter of fact, we just go ahead right into it. Did the Me Too movement and feminist women stop men from approaching? Once again, did the feminist movement and the Me Too movement stop men from approaching? Well, off the rip, I ain't gonna even lie. Hell yeah, I think that movement definitely stopped men from approaching. Men don't like to be, you know what I'm saying? First off, we don't want sexual harassment. First, that's the first thing we do not want. We don't mind. A lot of men don't mind rejection that comes along with the territory of shooting your shot. But again, that movement changed the whole complexion of how we approach. And then a lot of
Yeah.
women nowadays, they don't even want to be approached by men. Y'all check this out real quick.
I feel like women can no longer complain about men not approaching us anymore because women for years online have been saying, don't approach me at the gym. I'm just here to get a workout. Don't approach me at the bar. I'm just here to have a good time and dance with my girls. Don't approach me at the library. I'm just trying to get my work done. Don't approach me at the grocery store. I'm just trying to do my shopping. We have been saying online for years to not approach us places because we're not there for a man and we're just trying to do our own thing and don't want to be bothered with it. So men have stopped approaching women because of what women have been saying. You can't get mad at them because they actually listened. Like, what? I feel like something is not clicking here because then we have told men to stop approaching us and now they have. But then you as a woman now don't want to approach men because that's not feminine, or you don't chase, you attract. But now you can't even attract because we all have scared men out of approaching women in public. And now it's like, if you actually do want more men to start approaching you, we kind of got to take back what we said and just be like, no, you can approach us. Maybe just don't be a creep or a weirdo. Approach us respectfully. If we reject you, move on and be respectful about it. Just take the rejection and move on. All right, so if you're complaining that men aren't approaching you, just realize it's our own fault.
I asked a bunch of girls, when was the last time a man approached you at a bar and started talking to you?
Guys just don't approach anymore.
Can somebody explain to me why I don't get approached in public? Like, do I look mean or something? I don't know.
So I saw a study that almost half of men aged 18 to 25 have never approached a woman in person. And let me tell you, that was literally the most disheartening statistic as someone who's in that age group and who just deleted all her dating apps because she wants to meet someone in real life.
Oh, all right, ladies. I want Ms. Brady. We're gonna start around the panel. We're gonna start Ms. Honey Foreign. Tap in. What you think about that?
I think that shit was fucking hilarious. I do agree that the Me Too movement, the feminism thing has stopped men from approaching, but I don't have a problem with approaching. That's how I got my husband. I was like, what's up? What you doing? You know, I really don't do the gender roles. If I'm interested, I'm going for it.
Right, so. Right. I feel that. Brandy Blaze, what you think about that?
First off, I don't think anything will stop men from approaching. So that's, I mean, maybe we can only speak from experience, sweetheart. So that's all I can do, but I don't think anything. And I'm not just speaking for me. I hang out with groups of women, various women. So I do think it checked men approaching women recklessly, but men with emotional intelligence and respect of boundaries and things of that nature. Yeah, but I do believe it put a check on men approaching women recklessly and, with ulterior motives and, when it's non-consensual.
Right on. I respect that. Miss Paris, tap in with that. What you think about that?
Same as the ladies said before me. I mean, I disagree with them. So I agree that it kind of did stop it, but men still do approach women. Like, I think men are more cautious with their approach. They're more low key with the approach. Can I say? Because like, I never know when somebody, I mean, I'm not single anyway, but I never really know when somebody is, unless they're being super direct. I never really know when that all my life. I never really know when people were interested in me. So I think they have just gotten just a little bit more low key with the approach, as it's not like back in the day, like straight up hollering at you, So
right.
I disagree with what the lady said.
That's what's up. Akio, what you think about that subject, bro? Being a man.
All right. So here's the thing. It's not only the feminism movement, but it also has to do with individual women. So here's the thing: when it comes to the whole feminism movement, it's more so about anti-male patriarchy, this, that, and the third. And if it's anti-male patriarchy, it's all men this, all men that, right? And the thing is, a lot of these women, they have these preconceptions about men. Like, for example, if I say good morning to a woman when I'm on the plantation, I'm not saying good morning because I'm trying to holler at you. I'm not saying good morning because I'm trying to fuck. I'm just saying good morning. However, the attitude that you give off is like, you know what? I ain't got time for this. And the thing is, when it comes to social media, a lot of women post on social media the videos that Kay posted, and real women follow these women, and real women actually like these posts and these videos. Real women comment on these same damn things. So it's like, yo, if you already have these preconceived notions about men, why in the hell am I even, why even try? Like, I ain't got time for the bullshit. Like, why?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You ready for me?
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting on Kay. Give me the signal, bro.
Put me in, coach.
I think Kay froze. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go anyways. Initially, the Me Too movement was a movement started by, and I don't want to make this a race thing, but it was a movement started uh, by Black women, due to the harassment, the things that they were just dealing with all across America, all across the world. It was then hijacked by these liberal white women who wanted to make it a thing about men versus women. So suddenly we now have a whole movement of, men are dangerous, men are this. When a man tries to approach you, if you're going out to a bar, to a club, that's standard of, this is the dating pool. This is where you usually go to find a mate, to socialize. But now it's become a thing of, men, they go, you're scared. You're scared to approach. You're scared to do anything. You're scared to offer a drink, and suddenly you're being accused of trying to spike her drink. You're just scared. So what's the point of even approaching women now? And then when you don't approach them, well, you're gay. So it's a lose-lose situation for men. And the Me Too movement was a terrible movement that spawned the feminist movement. With it all just needs to go. Men and women just should go back to how we existed before we let this libertarian ideology into our culture.
So can I just say, not everybody goes to the club looking for somebody, though.
No. I didn't. That's not what I said. I said that
you said it was a dating pool.
Yeah, it's known. It's always been known as, this is where you can go and potentially meet someone. That is not why someone goes. But 9 times out of 10, when you go out, you're going to have fun. You may meet someone, and it's just normal.
And I do want to expound on something that Akil mentioned about like feminism and like women being angry. I don't really think that has. I think women use those type of women latch onto feminism as a result of trauma. I don't think feminism is not based or rooted like in just pure trauma or hatred. Women do have a right to feel. We have very good reason to feel unsafe around certain men. We have a reason to be cautious around certain men because our no has not been enough in some spaces with men. Just like, no, thank you. That's not even enough. Even if you come in nice with it, like, no, thank you, or I have someone, it's not enough. Like, you will get followed, you will get harassed. So when women have been put in those situations, sometimes you do meet, it's like you meeting, you like you in the jungle. Like sometimes some men will make you feel like you in the jungle and you got to instantly put your guard up. So that's why some women may, meet with it like that, because sometimes they're just no, or they're polite, no thank you, or trying to get out the way wasn't enough. So she had to get aggressive, she had to get abrasive just to feel safe in that moment because maybe nobody else was around. Maybe it was just you and her, or maybe,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But I think like that you can't just really put that on me to a feminism, like, because feminism, I think, is something completely different. It is wanting female history not to be suppressed by patriarchy. That is the root of feminism. Like, not,
Mm-hmm.
oh, being
Mhm.
man haters. It's tell our story. Like, women have a history. Don't reduce us to Eve, like, and an apple. Like, that's just not our story. And so that's what feminism is based in. We want the true stories of women to be told. But that aggression is based in women not feeling safe time and time again around men. So that has to be acknowledged as well.
Yeah. And I want to add on, history and data has proven what she just said. For the most part. So the movement didn't start out of, thin air. I mean, I feel like it was needed. And I have
Mm-hmm.
my own experience. Women,
Mm-hmm.
the question with women choosing the bear didn't just pop out. Men as a collective. And when we say, we don't say all, we're talking about data and as a collective. We're not talking about every single man. We're talking about data and as a collective. Um, so, I don't want men to be dense and saying, oh, man, or maybe because you haven't experienced it, why would you? You know, but as let's talk about rape and a lot of these things being underreported. That's why the movement was started in the first place. And it was more geared to the workplace and it was being underreported, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look up the data in the stats, it's still
Right.
being underreported. And I have my own experiences where I haven't even reported. I just told someone in a group something that happened and the way it filtered out. And they started pinpointing me like, well, she does this and this. It was just insane. I didn't tell anyone. So it's out there and it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say just real quick, I'm
Okay.
not going to disagree with any of the ladies said at all. However, I do just want to talk about one point. Forgot which young lady brought it up, but trauma, right? So here's the thing. If you don't heal from personal traumas that you've gone through, it's impossible to navigate in the world. Because look here, I have trauma when it comes to my mother. My mother, the woman who was supposed to love me, was abusive physically, verbally, etc., etc. That doesn't mean that I exhibit those same actions towards women. As a matter of fact, I don't in any way. And you did say, the young lady who spoke before me, that it's not all men. We know that, however, the way that the narrative is shaped, because it's more emotionally based, and we're not watching the words that we're saying when we have these conversations, the narrative is men aren't shit. Men aren't this, men aren't that. Not some, not most, but men, period, aren't shit. And we're all
We're
being
talking
painted with that same brush
we're talking
unfairly.
about the collective. So we're not, we're not saying some, we don't have to, I don't feel like that is needed. We're talking about the collective of men. The species in is all the collective of men. That's what it is.
But
But
it's
you guys
not
are
all,
saying women. We could say that you're saying all women.
but I've
I,
never
I
said
don't
all women at all.
You said
I,
women. We just said men.
I don't think that it's a battle between men versus women, all men versus all women. I think the true battle is simply the root of feminism, just like Miss Perry said, and the root of the Me Too movement, both which were taken over by ideologies that uh 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 gosh, I'm losing track of your name, bro. That he just said. So it's not necessarily man versus women. It's women who have gone through these things, who are truly trying to fight for what the foundation of feminism was initially, versus the women who are trying to say, well, it's all men are this, all men are that, and that's not the case. So I don't think it's a battle between men versus women. I think the true battle is foundation.
And I want to just say something once again that Akil brought up. Trauma is two sides of the same coin. So there are men out here, undoubtedly, I will not downgrade y'all's life experience with your mothers, because there are definitely men out here with trauma inflicted from their mothers. Okay, I'm not going to gloss over that, and I'm not going to say that's untrue, because it's very true. So when trauma meets trauma, both people have their guard up in some type of way. So we both are unable, when you have trauma and another person have trauma, you are both not dealing with each other from the most authentic place. Even if you think you are, you still aren't, because unless you have really, really resolved that trauma, it's going to bleed over into any interaction you have with the opposite sex. It just is, until you handle it. So there's a lot of men out here with that trauma. There's a lot of women out here with the trauma that Miss Blaze has talked about, whether it be workplace, whether it be, dating, whether it just be you trying to go to the grocery store, you might just mind your business, whatever happened. So we both have to understand that. That's why I'm glad we get to have these type of conversations, so it may open your eyes to, like, okay, why that woman is acting like that. Like, maybe she just got trauma. Like, maybe she not a bitch. Like, maybe, what I'm saying, something's going on with her. And like, same thing with women. Like, maybe all men aren't men haters. Maybe they just got trauma. But we both, as individual collectives, need to realize that. Like, we have to realize that, because if we don't realize that, then it stalls there. It doesn't go any further than that. It just stalls
Hell
at the
yeah.
trauma, and we just keep pointing fingers at each other. But everybody, we have to do our individual work. That's why I love these conversations that we get to have, because it's good for us and whoever's listening. It's not a dialogue. We're not being rude, we're not being disrespectful. Everyone's letting each other talk, and I feel like it could be very healing. So, understand that person, she might not be a bitch, or that man might not just be crazy. People just got trauma.
Flat out. Flat out. I definitely everything with everybody for real. When I think about it, when I see videos like this and women are saying that, you know men are just not approaching anymore, so should be to us men, like, how, I mean, should we, I mean, how do y'all really want us to approach y'all? I know, Miss Honeythorn, you're married, and probably the other two ladies on the panel are probably married or taken already. But how do y'all expect men to really approach y'all, or why even get mad at men approaching y'all or not approaching y'all after this movement? I mean, what do y'all want us to do?
Just be.
Set up a failure if we don't
Oh, sorry.
shoot our shot. We can be called sexist, thirsty, everything else under the sun, and get a harassment charge for just saying, oh, like Akil was saying, he can just say, hey, good morning, ladies. And
I think that's more of a reason versus the feminism as to why men wouldn't, more than feminism, more than the woman just be like, more at that than anything, than just the Me Too movement, because they don't want to be turned down. And also social media. I feel like a lot of men holler at women through social media, and I'm starting to realize that the amount of men that bag women on social media, that's what they want to do, is something about that face to face. And it could be social media in general that's backing people away from this face to face contact. And we have to be mindful of what social media is doing to us, because we don't know. And I really think it's a plethora of things. It's not just this one, because I do think social media, because men are definitely hollering behind in that inbox and behind the scenes. I think they feel more comfortable.
oh yeah, that inbox definitely. Oh yeah, absolutely,
I really
absolutely.
feel
Honeythorn, what was you about to say?
I really feel like it's kind of like reading the room. I wouldn't say that it's like, I don't know. You know how you get around people and you can read the context clues, the expressions, and things of that nature.
The energy.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't say don't approach, but if you're getting that, it's probably not. There are some women that are jaded from social media, you know what I'm saying? But not all women are like that. So it's kind of like you just got to really put yourself out there,
Right.
be yourself, be genuine, be authentic, you know what I'm saying? And actually start a conversation, have a conversation, but learn to, okay, look, she acting funny as fuck. Let me stop talking to her. You know what I'm saying? Move right along. I mean, just reading the room.
So I just want to, can I just say real
Paris,
quick, just to piggyback off that? I truly understand that. However, with some women, that can be difficult because some women will give you all of the clues because many women, when they flirt, you have this nonverbal, you have to really pay attention. Some women will give you all of those clues like, hey, the vibe is right, the chemistry is right, we laughing, blah, blah, blah. But then when I ask her out or ask for phone numbers, oh, why are you flirting with me? I'm just here having a conversation, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, hold on. Like, I'm reading, like, if I'm reading everything properly, like, art, like, everything is mutual.
Yeah, it's a game.
He's right, because I'm just super friendly. Just like I can talk to anybody. You could be a
I'm
disabled
friendly.
person, start laughing and talking too long, and I really wasn't interested. I was just having a
No, see that
conversation.
right.
I just
that
was
right
not
there.
being that one girl that's gonna turn up her face and be like, "Get the fuck away from me." You know?
Exactly.
No.
And we have that stigma.
And I don't
So
always think that someone's trying to holler
I'm
at me
just
just because they're
friendly.
friends.
I really am.
That right
Yeah, I don't
there.
always think somebody's trying to
That's
holler at me just because we're having a conversation.
That's
So
for the inexperienced men out here. But men who are experienced with talking with women, we know when a woman is flirting with us. And just like Akil said, then when we do make that move, suddenly it's, oh no, or this, whatever the case may be. And it's simply because it's a game. They love the chase game. It's Tom and Jerry. They want to be chased. They don't, because women never want to come off as I'm easy. No woman wants to ever come off like that. So
Shit.
they will
I was
feed
gonna
into it. They will step
Not this
into
day and
it.
age, baby.
They will step
I don't
into it.
think we
But
even
after
much cat it now.
but
Sorry.
after so long, they'll put up this fence because they're not trying to block you out. They just put up the fence because they want to see if you can hop this fence. They want to see how you get around this fence. They love the chase. They love the game. Sadly to say, I mean,
it's the
there are
sexy red era.
situations,
Ain't nobody caring about being easy no more.
and I'm happy you just said that because now times have changed. We live in a time now where if a woman tries to flirt with the man and the man rejects her, that woman is now aggressive. And I personally deal with this daily. Women being aggressive towards me because I rejected them. Because in their mind, you're a man. You're supposed to be ready to fuck me because I have now been met. So times have completely flipped. The same things women were complaining about, the times have flipped. So now women are becoming the men who are saying, hey, I'm a woman. I said come fuck me, you should be ready to do that. I don't want to do that. That's not who I am. So suddenly here comes the harassment. You're gay, you're this, you're everything in the book but uninterested.
I'm sorry y'all go through that.
It happens. Sure
No,
enough,
it
it
doesn't
happens.
happen. It's happening. It's happening. It's like a pandemic going on that's not being spoken of. It's happening. It doesn't just happen occasionally. It's happening daily, all the time.
Like right now, as we speak, right now.
Somewhere in America.
Yes.
Marie, who was that speaking?
Oh, I was going, but my
Marie, did you
answer
say
is going to
something?
kind of touch on y'all can hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me? Oh, I said my answer is going to kind of touch on another question because of what Paris just said, but that's going to kind of touch on the other question of like why people cheat. So I'm gonna just save my answer for when we ask that question.
Okay, well, as a matter of fact, we're going to jump to that question right now. By any chance, do anybody want to Get a last thoughts on this subject matter.
All the girls that are watching, be nice to
Miss
them.
Honey.
Jeez.
Don't be nice to me. Don't talk to me.
Just don't
And
talk
fellas, and fellas, hey, and on some real shit, and fellas, if you approach a woman and she say no, get the fuck on. It ain't that fucking serious. It is so many motherfucking women. If she say no, get the fuck on. It's another one. Get the fuck on. Don't be going all crazy and shit. Just go the fuck on. Just go. You're fucking it up for me, nigga. You're fucking it up for me.
Yeah.
Just go home.
Yeah,
Right?
rejection happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, you shoot your shot. If you miss, hey, shoot again. You know what I'm saying? Because again, there's too many women out here. They outnumber. You know, 2-to-1, 5-to-1, actually, 4-to-1. The ratio on men, I mean, women over men. So it's too many women out here to be getting upset and frustrated because a woman rejects you. But again, women, y'all got to come with a different approach. If a man get ready to approach y'all can't be frowning up. And I mean, it might not be the type of man that you want to approach, but a man is going to approach regardless if he sees something that he like. We are a visual creature. So again, if we see something we like, shit, we going after that motherfucker. Now y'all we might not be all tight, because y'all do have a type, or you too short. As I'm walking up, you see I'm not as tall as you wanted me to be, so then you frustrated about
Said that you frustrated.
Stop doing it.
Said that you frustrated.
It's time to stop.
Ladies, it's time to stop. Stop the bullshit. For real, for real. We're gonna jump to the second question of the day. Are y'all connections? Somehow my connection is acting real suspect.
Yeah,
Are
it
y'all
is.
connections
Choppy.
good?
Yeah.
Mine is good.
Yeah, you
Okay,
choppy.
give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
And ladies, don't be afraid to approach a man and tell him you want to fuck him. Don't be afraid to. We're not going to say no. Just make it easier.
He might say no if he's Paris.
Yeah, like, bro. This dick ain't free.
Paris said, I ain't going.
No, this dick ain't free.
I hear that.
It's like the women
My
take
sons
me
act
out.
like that.
Yeah, take me somewhere. I want to go to college.
I'm hungry too.
Right.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad. Just spend some money on the nigga.
I want a nigga to fuck on an empty stomach. Like, no. Not I.
Nigga, just give me a triple cheeseburger deluxe and some chili fries. I'm good for the night. Shit. I ain't expensive. Shit. But it's all, we love you, ladies. Just know that we love you. We wouldn't harm you at all.
No.
Is Kate still frozen?
Can y'all?
There we go. Yes, sir.
What are you using? Dial up? AOL?
You know about dial
You don't understand.
Man.
They trying to 304.
It took forever for
over here. I don't know what the hell is the problem. Oh wow, this is terrible.
Blaze Love, you are glowing.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hold up, is he? No, nigga, I need number 4 to run the damn ball. What the fuck is 23? No, I got money on this damn game. I do prize picks. It's Notre Dame and University of Miami. And I got some money via prize picks. So I need these motherfuckers to run the ball. I don't care who win. I just need these motherfuckers to run the ball sometime and get some yardage.
Some yards up under him. Okay.
And that's why I quit watching sports.
Just saying.
Like, I think a lot of players, I forget which basketball player recently came out and spoke on that, but I feel like that's going on a lot nowadays.
Fixing games and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by the league or anything, but by the players.
Yeah.
My homeboy trying to hit a parlay. All I have to do is this, and this. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's not about winning the game. I have my millions.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If everything goes as I plan, I can win $650. So I'm just.
He's just a running ball.
I'm just saying. I need one of the running backs to have over 50 yards. I need another running back to carry the ball at least 14 times. That's it. I am not asking for much. This nigga ain't got the score or nothing. Just touch the motherfucker.
You good, Kay?
So since we're getting ready to talk about cheating in the next segment, ladies, if you are unhappy in your relationships, I am offering my services as a professional side piece. I have been a professional side piece on several occasions. I do wives, fiancés, girlfriends, baby mamas do not count because y'all not in a relationship. So, yeah, just saying.
Crazy work right there.
Yo, no, fuck y'all. Look here, whatever. Look here, I am safe, discreet. I don't want you to fuck up your situation. I ain't got nothing to fuck up. You ain't got to worry about me getting emotionally connected. Just saying. If you're unhappy, come round yonder and I'll put it on you and send you back home.
Yonder.
Come round yonder and I'll send your ass home with a smile, nigga.
Yonder.
Skipping down the yellow brick road in this motherfucker.
Now,
Your man talking about something. Hey, baby, why you smiling?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what the hell is going on. Metro piece of shit. Next question on deck. Cheat with a stranger. What they know. Once again, do most people cheat with a stranger? I'm gonna let start this off.
Did he say pair?
Right.
I didn't hear what he said.
I didn't either.
I kick off though.
Randy Blade.
A little bit.
Can you hear me?
I'll kick off though.
Blaze.
No, Blaze.
I can hear you. People mostly cheat with someone they know. But I will say there is a difference between men and women. I think men have more like flings and vacation and just spur of the moment, like impulsive cheating. And women tend to go towards more of emotional connection or someone they know when it does happen.
Which age group of women are we speaking of when you say that?
Now we got to put an age on it, Lord.
I'm just going to say women as a collective. And I'm going to just say women as a collective, yes.
I don't know. These sexy red breeds out here, they fucking and calling Ubers for niggas.
How old are you? What?
I am 33. There's no emotion there. That's why I asked that. I asked that question because women, it's like women over the age of, I'll give it 27. They have a sense of morals. They have a sense of respect about themselves. So where, no, I'm not just going to put my body out here. I have to have some form of connection with you in order to be intimate. Women younger than that, they don't care. They wake up, they say, I'm horny. Yes, I've been with you for 8 years, but your best friend been eyeing me, so I'm gonna fuck with him just to see what it's about. I don't care if he find out. I don't care what it fucks up for us. None of that. Just to find out what it's about. So yeah, we're you have to differentiate between the generations because there's a generational division out here when it comes to situations like that.
Well, I feel if we have to talk about different generations that we're no longer in and we were never like that, we need to bring that generation on because I don't know anything about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do agree with Blaze when I say that I feel that some men step out just with anybody. So it could be somebody that they know, it could be somebody that they don't know. You know, it's just the thrill of that moment. But women, we are emotional creatures, you guys. Like someone said earlier, you guys, you know, you the eyes and you're looking and it's the appeal, and so you're already drawn in. But with women, it has to be deeper. Something has to be a connection to even get me to add you in my schedule. You know, so guys, it's a thrill for like what the hour. Then it's like, yeah, nigga, call me so I can go. Like, I don't even like this person no more. You know what I'm saying? And
yep, post nut clarity.
Yep.
So
my answer was with people they know.
I can. I do apologize to anyone saying.
Oh no. You
I
can't
do
hear us?
apologize. I cannot get an internet connection whatsoever. So I can't even understand anything that anyone's saying. I do apologize.
I'm gonna just go ahead and put in this private chat. We can hear you.
Where's number 4? He ain't even in the lineup.
Okay. I don't need. Okay.
I think we should just keep the question going.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on TikTok.
I don't hear anybody's answer, but right, it's all over the place. Right. But I didn't hear anyone's answer. The question was anybody who didn't hear me. Okay. No. Most people cheat with a stranger.
That's number 4.
I'm hoping someone they know because they possibly work with the person constantly on a regular basis, and you probably feel more comfortable with giving up the wet or giving up dumping dick in a woman. You know, if you're more comfortable with that person. So I think you'll cheat with somebody you know more than you would with a stranger. What did y'all say?
I agree.
I said with someone you know.
Well, I didn't
Okay.
my
apologies.
The work thing, though, no,
Still
never the work thing.
Well, I didn't answer yet. My answer is it depends on why the person is cheating. I really think it depends on why the person is cheating. If the person is cheating because of, first of all, I don't condone cheating. But if the person is stepping out because of emotional or physical alienation in the relationship, then it's probably going to be with somebody they know because they're going to get that from somebody they know. Now, if the person is cheating just because they fighting demons of all kind in all directions that don't have nothing to do with their partner, then that male or female, they're going to just have sex with anybody because they just got that baby, they just got that monkey on their back and they just going to do it with anyone. They're going to do it with anyone, whether they're a man or a woman. They just going to get it popping with anyone in the vicinity anytime that monkey jump on their back. So it depends on why they are cheating. If they cheating for emotional reasons, then it's gonna be somebody they know. If they cheating because they fighting demons, it's gonna be anybody.
Some of everybody.
So allow me to answer this question from the side pieces point of view, because like I just stated, I've been there, done that. So here's the thing that I've learned. When women in relationships cheat, 8 times out of 10, they're cheating because it's a last resort. They've gone through they've exhausted all their energy and it's a last resort. And two, if they are going to cheat, it is going to be with someone that they have some kind of a connection with, right? Because for many women, if you don't have any kind of an emotional connection, or if they don't feel any kind of chemistry or anything with you, they're not going to risk it. They're not going to risk the relationship on you. So it has to be something about you. Now, the ones that are reckless, like to Paris's point, like the ones that are reckless and just don't give a fuck and they just fuck whomever, yeah, they can go right on ahead, but it's going to be a whole lot of shit that they going to have. There's going to be a whole lot of shit afterwards. You dig? So if a woman wants to, how can I say, cheat discreetly, she's going to do it with someone that she has some kind of connection with. Not saying she got to know them for years and years, because I've had sex with wives that I've only known for months. It's all about the connection and how safe they feel and the amount of trust that they have in you to not, fuck everything up.
But that's a woman, like I said, that's cheating for
Flat out.
emotional reasons. Like, she's cheating for emotional reasons, not because she's just a hoe that some dude ended up marrying. Like, there are women out here, because as a married woman, I do know other married women, and not that I would never put nobody on Front Street, but I
Tell them.
know married women that have good men, that
Tell that
have
man tell.
good men, and they will not stop cheating on these men with
Mhm.
any, it's not for emotional reasons. So
Right.
yes, if the woman is emotionally, you said months, yeah, so that type of woman, she's not going to meet you then go home with you. That's a whole different type of woman. She feels an emotional connection because she loves her man, she wants to be with her man, but her man is just unfortunately not giving her what she wants. She'll never leave her man. Now that's a whole different woman. That another woman is just, she gonna sleep with anybody.
Mhm.
She gonna sleep with the YN. She gonna sleep with the cat daddy. She gonna sleep with the dude at work. She gonna have a work baby. She gonna have them
Hell
all.
yeah.
She gonna
Yep.
have them all, and it has
Yep.
nothing to do with emotion. This woman don't feel no emotion. It has
Uh-uh.
nothing. She don't have emotion.
Well,
Like
Uh-uh.
Quick
Paris said,
question.
I,
it
I
is a group of women out here that are emotionless, like literally emotionless, just like men. It's and the first same reason men cheat, they are emotionless. What they wives are giving them all the love, everything the man needs to be faithful, and they cheating because they just emotionless. They got
Just
problems.
because, yep.
Hey,
They
well, I
I,
got
got a quick
problems.
question. Quick question for you.
That's fucked
For
up.
the
Brandon,
for the
hold
women
on.
that, or the
Hold on,
wives
Miguel.
that
Hold
you
on.
just, oh, okay.
what?
What was you about to say, Brandy? I heard you about to say
Mhm.
something. What was that?
I know men that go into their marriage knowing that they're gonna cheat. That's their thing. They take care of their family, and on vacations or whenever, they're gonna double and die. I had a friend that I dated. We separated, and then he went off and got married. Beautiful family, beautiful wife. He cheats like it is no other on vacations. He cheats.
Fighting demons.
Um, on vacations, he occasionally called me and tell me, "Oh, I went to the fight party and blah 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 blah, and I knocked this girl down." And he tells me he believes that because I take care of my family, that he's a he's entitled, and his father is the same way. So I find that interesting when he has told me that his sister has got into it with his daddy's side chick. So I'm like, dang, so it's just you your daddy's son, huh? You your daddy's son for real. It's just in your blood, like, and like you have a beautiful family, like you do. So why are you doing this? And multiple, like you just seek, like you can't stop. Like I've been in the vicinity with this guy, and you're hot, like you racking him in,
Yeah.
and you
That's
you
crazy.
take care of your whole family. Your wife is a RN.
I'm
You
happy
got
you
three
said that.
So
kids,
It,
huh?
because in the medical, I work in the medical
I'm
field, and the amount of women who cheat on their spouses in the medical field, because it's there's a very low rate of heterosexual males in the medical
But
field.
he's not. He's an engineer.
No, no, no. I'm touching on what you mentioned
Oh,
RN.
okay. Yeah,
And
she's an
I'm
RN.
saying that just to bring up the fact of yesterday, while at work, I'm just standing there among some coworkers. Young gentleman walked up. I guess the group of ladies found him sexy, whatever, whatever. Next thing out of their mouths are, "Oh, I've been trying to bag me a young nigga for a minute." Throughout that 12-hour shift, I watched all 7 to 8 women try to basically sleep with this gentleman. 2 of them have a wedding ring on their finger. Some people don't care. This gentleman comes from agency, which means he just picked up at this facility. They're probably never going to see him again. Their goal was simply just to have sex. Some people just don't care. They're just out here. They'll get married and do what they need to do because a lot of people are living their life to make their families happy, to make their
Or
spouse.
societal standards.
Thank you. But in reality, that's not what they want. They feel like I haven't had my fun yet. Oh, I haven't had, just like those women said, I haven't had a young nigga yet. What the fuck does that mean? A nigga's
No,
going
I
to
feel like
fuck
some
you,
people just want
how
their
a
cake
man's
and
gonna
eat it
fuck
too.
you. Right. You know,
They
so
want
a
their
lot.
cake and eat it too. They want this family lifestyle and have
Right,
fun. But every
right,
once in a while, if I want to double and dab or I get bored, I want to be able to step out. It's just really that
right,
simple. It's
right,
not anything. If I
right.
get bored and I want to double and dab, then that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Straight across the board.
Yeah.
And I'm just friends with a lot of men that I just be like, huh.
Miss Honey Foreign, Miss Honey Foreign, my phone is breaking up again on me, bud. I see you over there sipping. What you got to say over there?
No, I'm agreeing with everything. That's why I'm like just shaking my head, like, you know, I feel like a lot of people get married because they think that's what they're supposed to do. You know, and I also feel like who you are last week, last month, you know what I'm saying? You evolve as a person. So who I was when I got married is not who I am today. You know what I'm saying? So some people, instead of being transparent and having those uncomfortable conversations and being like, look, like, you know, this worked at a time before, but now, you know, I've grown, I've evolved, and these are certain things that I no longer, you know, require or no longer need. I require new things, you know. And so that's why I believe in my marriage of having uncomfortable conversations. Like, yeah, that was whack. We gonna have to do something else in the bedroom or something, because, you know, but we are able to have those conversations with one another. And I feel like when you aren't comfortable enough with your partner to be like, yo, this does not work. This does not suit me anymore. You then become ingenuine, you get to acting, and then that leads to gateways of you stepping out and you cheating, because now you're looking for something else that you now require but didn't require before, but you're not being honest and open with your partner.
And I want to say that is let's admit this harsh truth about men. Sometimes men marry the type of women that they feel like are going to be the most acceptable, but that's not really what they want.
Yep.
So they cheat. They incessantly cheat on these women that look good with them, with the type of women that they actually want. The type of women that they'll be on the internet all day and night proclaiming they don't like. But they do. They are paying their bills. They are crying over these women. They are in love. Okay? They are in love. You hear
But
me?
the same
But
can
they
be
want to
said.
go home to the one in the twin set that been with the babies all day and sit up there all day and watch the red pill content. They're going to do all of that because you know what? At the heart of it, men want to look good for other men. We want to, let's admit that men like to look good for other men. Men are afraid to stand out and be like, nah, this what I like. This what I
This
like.
a
I
hard
actually like
job.
this. And
Like iced tea and
no,
cocoa.
we're not gonna say that it's not true, because the women, the men that cheat on their wives, they cheat with women that look nothing like their wives. Nothing like their wives. They don't cheat with another like plain Jane woman. All of the men
No,
at the strip club
they
mostly are
True.
married. Most of the
they
men that go to the
marry
strip
the
club
good girl and then go after the
and do
stripper or
sex
bad
workers
girl.
are married. Come on, these men
And
are
you
married.
have and you got some women that marry the good guy that's going to provide for them, take care of their lifestyle, all while they're fucking the dope boy, the young nigga. And all. Like, come
True,
on now.
Thank
No, wait,
you.
hold on, hold on,
Thank you.
hold on, hold
Thank
on,
you.
wait, wait, hold
Thank
on, hold
you.
on, hold on, hold on.
pussy.
Because but hold on. But the thing is, you can't say that it's true for men and it's not true for women because people, period, will do that shit. You got
Yes.
people that will marry a person that is convenient for them,
Yes.
right? That's convenient for them, that will take care of their needs, knowing that they gonna cheat and do whatever. Men and women do that shit. But it's funny how we love to focus on men more because men are more brash with ours. We don't think about ours. Most women will think about their shit. That's why it's not focused on as much. But we
Right.
both do that shit. If you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat, right?
But if
I
men would
always
just
say,
tell,
Contingent
but
towards
if men would
women.
just tell
Contingent
the
towards
truth
women.
about their preference, if men would just admit the truth about their preference and be with the type of women they actually want to be with, then the cheating would be lessened. And that's for both women. If you want to mess with a dope boy, then just go be with a dope boy. If you like the strippers, then be with the strippers. Why are you messing up people's lives and knowing you don't want to be with them? Like
You're
it's a
describing
cop out and
humanity.
it's cowardly on both ends. It's
Yeah.
cowardly on
Turmoil
both ends.
within.
But I feel like a lot of times women will put up with the decision that we made. We will sit in the decision that we made and see it through. But men a lot of times don't do the same. They get married 10 months later be cheating. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and you just admitted
10
yourself,
months. 1 month.
you just admitted yourself that women will try to make their relationship work. Women
mhm.
don't literally start cheating until it's a last resort thing. So that's a whole different scenario. Men will literally marry the type of woman they don't want and cheat with the woman they want. Like men
and
will literally do it.
and again, some
I
women
think
do the
it's just
same
they
thing.
want both.
I mean that's
I
what
think it's
I'm
a matter
saying,
of people
but
just
like
being.
not I don't think as many y'all. We already know women are the black women, especially are the queens of engagements. We will call that shit off. Y'all will go to the altar knowing good and well y'all don't want to be with us.
Hell yeah.
Y'all will go to the
Hell
altar knowing
yeah.
good and well y'all don't want to be with us. We
I
will
did
get
that.
engaged after engaged after
I did.
engaged after engaged
I
and
did that.
call them all off.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Y'all will go come
Wait, hold
into
on.
our
What the
life
fuck you say,
and know
Paris?
y'all
I
about to
did
ruin
that.
that shit.
Yes. I got married knowing I didn't want to. I
That's
What
did.
what
did
I'm
you say,
Now,
saying.
Paris?
See,
now,
thank you
now,
for
now,
admitting it. Thank
did
you
I
for admitting
cheat?
it,
Did
Paris.
I did I cheat? No. But I did get married knowing I did not want to get married. I did.
Oh,
Thank you
damn.
for admitting it.
Yeah, I did do that. Yes.
Yes, I guess definitely me.
I did do that.
Damn.
Yep. Yep.
I was
Yeah.
there.
But I did.
I guess we got our answers.
Yeah, I did not cheat. I hear what you're saying. However, at the same time, I don't think it's a matter of more men or more women. It's humanity. Um, Unfortunately, all of us have been raised in front of TVs. All of us have been raised in front of cell phones. I think your statement about man competing with men is true because men do compete with men. It's in our nature to compete with each other, but it's not. So, some men are emotional with it. However, most men are. It's just us. It's just like a group of men playing basketball on the same team. Yes, we're teammates, but I'm about to go out here and ball my ass out. Now, either you gonna play keep up,
I'm gonna show you
or
the
you
time.
just gonna be left behind. We all win at the end of the day, but I feel like this is my time. So it's not a competition of we're trying to outdo each other. It's just
But you guys seek validation from each other. I think that's more what she said. You seek the validation. You want that pat on the back by your boys. You want that, oh, in the group of being hyped up. You hype me up. You want to be hyped up by your boys, and you're validated by your boys.
Yeah, and it's the same for women. Instagram was created for women. Women, you all post pictures daily.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Not to be validated by other
Pictures
women.
in your camera roll that are a year old and posted like it just happened last week, simply because in your mind, it's some woman, and it's not you're competing with all women. It's always that one woman that I can't stand this bitch. I'm tired of. Let me post this picture. You may not say it, but your action, your action says something totally different. Totally different.
Oh my gosh. You think we post pictures for other women?
And I think it's just human nature that we all compete with each other. Because you take it back to the 50s, right? Women weren't decorating their homes necessarily.
Because you was there. Take it back to the 50s.
It was state of mind. This is a state of mind. They weren't decorating their homes just for it to be comfortable. A lot of times they were going to other homes. So did you see what Miss Pamela had? I like her china cabinet. So they would go out and do what? Try to upstage Miss Pamela. So it's not to say that it's wrong. It's just human nature that we all compete with each other. It's not a bad thing. It's what are you competing for?
Hell yeah.
Are you competing? Is this person helping to inspire you to be better? As men usually compete for this, I kind of see where this gentleman is doing in life. I would love to be where he's at, so I'm going to compete, and we're going to climb this ladder. Or is it just I'm better than you? How most women compete.
So real quick.
Women seek validation from the opposite sex. I don't think that we seek validation from.
So real quick.
I'm gonna let Akil go, and then I want to hear from all three of you ladies after Akil goes. Go ahead, Akil.
I'll be brief. So to the point about the competition, yeah, often at times men are in competition with one another, but also often at times it's to build one another up. Whereas that competition with many women, it stems from envy and jealousy. And I had a woman tell me this. This ain't just some man popping off at the side of it. I had a woman tell me this shit, that women secretly are envious of other women, even some of their friends. That's why it's funny. That's why some women will keep certain circles of friends around them and things of that nature. Like there's this competition that women have with one another that's disguised as sisterhood, but it's really envy. But y'all don't want, but many don't want to admit that because it'll put them in a bad light. And many women do not want to get put in a bad light. That's why it's easier to put men in a bad light.
I just experienced something.
I never experienced being envious of anybody.
I will definitely say that.
All right, ladies, I'm putting y'all all on screen one at a time. Hold on, ladies.
Akil is definitely and Paris are definitely telling the truth. Men are in competition with other men, and women are in competition with other. I'm gonna say something might don't be popular. I'm not a girl's girl. I'm a grown ass woman, and I do grown ass woman things. So I don't condone girl behavior. So that is so true, and I have been in so many friendships where it started out as admiration, it ended up as envy. The same reason they started liking me was the same reason they ended up competing with me. And when they could not keep up, they started hating me. And women need to be honest about that, because when you are around, if you have not developed yourself as a woman, when you are around another type of woman, you're going to feel some type of way. The same way men do. It's a human thing. So And even if you don't react to that, subconsciously, you're going to start competing with that woman. When you see her, you're going to make sure your hair looking better, or you're going to start fixing your hair, flipping your hair. I can recognize all the signs because it's happened to me my whole life. I'm just minding my black girl ass business, and then here comes someone in my bubble trying to compete with me for no apparent reason. I did not say anything to them. I did not do anything to them. I'm just being me. And it's then they'll try to strike up a friendship. The fake ass friendship that Akil spoke on. They will try to be your friend just to study you. Just to fucking study you. This is sick behavior. It's sick behavior. A woman will be friends with another woman just to study her life and just to try to copy her life and to actually be her. That's sick behavior, and we have to stop it. We have to stop acting like it doesn't exist.
So
We
with me,
have
it's
to
not
stop
acting like it
it
doesn't
doesn't.
exist.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying
Yeah.
collectively as women, we
Right.
we have to stop acting like that people aren't in competition, because there's too many women out here with stories of them just minding their business or thinking they were friends. Women are literally getting killed by other women that they thought were their friends. Literally thought this woman was her friend. So
I'm currently
so
going
what's
through that right
happening?
now. I'm currently experiencing that right now with
That's what I'm
with
saying. So
a group
yeah,
of
it is
friends.
people out here that do that.
Weird
ass,
I mean,
weird ass
yeah.
shit.
And this could
This
just
shit's
not
so
even be a
fucking
girl thing
weird.
or a man thing. This could just be, for me, I am a spiritual person. And sometimes people are jealous of things that they cannot get. The way people love you, your aura, the way things just come to you at ease.
Facts.
Things
Fucking
it's not
facts.
because this girl who betrayed me that I was friends with, I did nothing but love her. I'm so confused to why. I'm the only one that got you a birthday gift. Like, I'm calling you boss. How you feel about yourself don't make me feel less than, because I'm already one with myself. I can call you boss. What's up next, boss? Don't make me feel I'm still that girl. Like, we're calling you the boss. But what it is and what I notice is my aura. It's the way people love me. It's everything. You got more money. Your house is bigger. But I have something that money cannot buy for you. And that's what it is for a lot of girls. And they want that, but they can't get it. And it's not just girls. It can be for men too. Men can experience that. Have you ever been at work with a manager and you like, why am I being picked on? Have you ever felt like, hey, now this is off here? And it could be a doctor, it could be anybody, they could be higher ranking than you, but it's something that they're doing, they're picking on you. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So I agree, and it's not just a gender thing. It's I feel like people, it's a spiritual thing. Their spirit is at war with yours because they know, and you might be in the spiritual realm. I feel like you might be ranked a little higher than them. It's just spirits fighting, and shoot, they demons are showing.
Because how many women
that's what it be, demons.
I'm very spiritual as well.
Straight
like, I
demons.
don't think that anybody is a bad person. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will be like, oh, you didn't see that? You didn't, like, no, I'm not paying attention to that. I love all humans. I'm a humanitarian. You know what I'm saying? I put out the love.
But you don't think people are bad?
I put out the love I want to receive all the time. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to having the jealousy and the women look at me, like, I honestly don't even be noticing it. Have I had situations where, oh yeah, they was talking about me behind my back and I thought we were cool. We went on trips together, whatever. Yes, but I just deaded that. Like, okay, we're done. Like, we're done. We're over with. But I don't understand how somebody so close to you could be envious of you.
I can tell you how, because it's a spiritual
human emotion.
It's a spiritual thing. Hold on. Let me get this off.
I'm sorry. I just wanted. I want to.
You good? You good? P. You good? What I mean by that is the fact that how many women have had a gay best friend, a gay male best friend, and suddenly he starts doing things that Miss P and Akil explained earlier. And that's simply because he's envious that no matter how much I try to act like her or try to move, I can't be her. You not doing nothing but being yourself. You wake up like this. You wake up,
Existing.
you gotta find your bra, you gotta remember to buy pads. Just this regular life for you. But he is trying. I'm not bashing no communities. I'm just using this as an example.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he wants that, but he can't have it. So, well, let me just envy her. Envy, it's a spirit. It's not.
It's a nasty one.
Yeah, it's a nasty spirit, and
Mm-hmm.
people will go to hell, to make sure you don't acquire what they have been searching for their whole life, to make sure you don't keep what they have been searching for their whole
Mm-hmm.
life.
Evil world we live in.
Did he?
Yeah, yeah. But shout out to the LGBTQ.
Don't forget the P. There's a P in there too.
AIP.
Yeah, they even took up like 50% of the alphabet, dog. It's all good. It's too many letters to keep up with.
It's cool. It's cool. We let the FBI and CIA,
Just saying.
ATF,
APD, DPD.
yeah,
yeah. TRUMP, all the motherfuckers.
CPS.
But Paris, you was right on with the spirits though, because and now more than ever, I mean, this is a little off topic, but now more than ever, we are definitely engaging with principalities. Like,
Yes.
and people don't even understand the principalities that are erected in their lives. Like, they really don't. And like
Mm-hmm.
Blaze was saying, like, that is really the same people, like what draws people to you can also make those people envy you, because what you have, they want to take it from you. They hate that you have it. Like, they hate that you got it because they see it on you. The moment they see it, the moment they see you, they feel it. They feel it.
That's why
They
they want to be
feel
your
it in
friend.
you. And that is and that's so dangerous. And literally, Paris, I'm glad you said that, because people really need to know, y'all. This off topic, but we are in a spiritual war now more than
Yes.
ever.
Hell
And
yeah.
you
Yes.
have to open your spiritual eyes. Now is not the time to be trying to make friends with nobody. Now is not the time to be trying to jump into bed with nobody. Now is the time to look inside and understand yourself. Because I'm not gonna say, we all are dealing with principalities. We all got that monkey on our back, okay? Everybody, okay? Me included, all right? I just went through a dark night of the soul, so I'm not exempt from nothing. My shit stank just like everybody else, even though I know I am who I am. But at the same time, we all have to be honest with ourselves, because it's principalities in all of our lives. So I'm glad you said that, Paris. That's why people setting it out so easy. That's why people so quick to betray you and all type of shit, because they dealing with principalities and demons. This is
Hell
strictly spiritual. It is strictly spiritual. The things that we are going through right now, strictly spiritual. And open your spiritual eyes to keep yourself safe as a woman, as a friend, as a person, because that's what you're going to need it. You're going to need discernment. You're going to need it. And it's going to get to the point where the people with the discernment, the people with the glow, baby, we're going to be hard to reach. And it's going to be for our own protection. It's going to be for our own protection. So I encourage everybody, please deal with them principalities wherever they erected that in your life. Only you know that. You deal with it. Because if you don't, you're going to attract them spirits into your life. You're going to attract them. I'm sorry.
Real talk. You good? You good?
Be
Hell
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry,
Don't be
y'all.
Hell yeah.
sorry. No,
I
don't be
get-
sorry.
Hey, that was real talk. That was real talk, Miss P. For real, for real. You already know that was real talk. All right, we're gonna jump to the third question on deck, because we going. All right, third question on deck. Yeah, okay. Should women over 35 reconsider being a career woman and a boss babe and become a housewife or a wife? Let me not put house, but a wife. Once again, should women over 35 reconsider being a career woman, boss babe, and become a wife?
I
Ladies,
don't.
since we are, Go. Who was that? Pete.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let the ladies start with this. I want to see what they're gonna say. I'm curious. I want to start with
Mm-hmm.
who's about to speak first. Who want to
Oh,
go with
me?
that?
Is it
We
me?
can go with Miss Otter. I want to hear from Miss Honey talking about what you.
Okay.
I just don't understand why we can't be all that.
No,
You can't.
that's it, and that's
There's no
all.
way.
We don't have.
There's
We
no
can have
way.
both.
There's no
I'm
way.
sorry, what?
There's no way you can have it all at one time.
No.
To be here because
Basically,
you
she's
dedicate too
saying
much.
you don't have to choose. Some women choose career and then pivot to marriage, which is 20s wasn't even meant to be having
Thank
a
you.
family anyway. We still trying to figure ourselves out.
Right,
So
but a
30,
lot.
40-ish is about the age, and I feel as then we can have both. Some women career longer, and some women pivot to housewife or running that. We can have both. We
But
can.
on
I'm
but at
38
the
years
same
old,
time,
and I'm more fit than any woman 21 years old. So if I
yes,
if I,
you
if I
are.
want to bear another child for the next 10 years, I can do that. I'm
But
Right.
how
strong
many
like
women
this.
are like
I can
you?
do that. So I can have both. That's
But
I
basically
feel
what
like
she's
I
saying.
feel like I'm already all of that.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
me
saying?
too. Me
I'm tired,
too.
but I do it.
Same.
I'm able to pour into all of those
Barely
things.
making
My
it, but we're
marriage,
here. You
my
see the
career,
honesty?
my
but
family.
how many women like that are like you and like you that can still bear children? Number one, after 35, and then don't forget we choose.
Have you
We
looked at the
choose.
numbers? Do you know the data of
You
women
know the men
bearing
choose
children
marriages,
later in
right?
life?
We the ones that choose marriage. Y'all know that, right? We
Yeah.
choose and we want to marry y'all
Y'all
fool ass.
also choose to spread y'all seed everywhere. So shoot, that don't mean
Oh,
nothing. We still having
we jump
babies out
semen
here.
samples. Yeah, we jump semen samples, but y'all ingest the motherfuckers. Y'all let us lubricate the egg. But again, no. Let's get the parents. No, ladies, I need to hear y'all.
Oh,
uh, uh, parents, parents. Who want to go? Go ahead. Just go ahead.
somebody go, damn it.
All right. So, this that ideology is such a modern day thing. Before currency was brought into the world currency was trading. Um, with trading, there is a understanding of we need more hands on deck on this farm if we are to survive in life. That's why women got married young. That's why men got married young. That's why they decided to have families and so many children because of the times that they lived in. In the times today, that ideology of I want to conquer the world first. I want all these pats on the back first before I settle down and be a stay at home. There's nothing wrong with sitting the fuck down and doing nothing. Isn't that why everybody is working so hard? It makes no sense. But women will make excuses for that. If you have if you have men who are and I'm not saying a woman should just roll over and accept it. No, but if that's what you want, you have men out here who are trying to make you not a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home mother, but give you a life where you don't have to work, where you are just his piece, where hey babe, I'm gonna go out here fight the world. I want you to be here because sometimes I'm gonna have a mental breakdown and I need somebody right there behind me that I could fall back on. But then if he fall back on his mama, he a mama's boy. If he fall back on another woman out there in the world, he a cheater. He this, he that. So I think it's simply women can't figure out what they want. So they have now put up all these barriers and all these excuses, all these reasons. Well, I want to work. I want to be able to buy my own. I want to be able to do this. I don't want to ask a man for nothing. I don't want to do this. I don't want.
where do you draw the line? If we're all working to not work, that's being offered to you. You're saying, no, I want to conquer all of this first. What are you gaining the world for?
We're saying we want the choice. That's it. We just want the choice.
What have so now that women have that choice, they're still unsatisfied because with that choice, they're saying, well, now we don't get equal pay. We're not treated fairly. We're not treated the same. We're not. So it's like,
And we don't.
where do you draw the line? You're right. I'm not gonna treat Lisa Leslie the same as LeBron James until you jumping up and smacking your.
We're not just talking about. Okay,
face.
wait.
I
Hold
am
on.
never going.
Yeah,
Hold on. I'm about to.
We're not just talking about basketball, though.
I know.
Come on now, that's not fair.
I'm about to trickle it down. I'm starting off with them because also if I know Joe Blow can pick up that whole wall of drywall, that 10-pack that weighs 300 pounds and carry it, or he could carry five things of shingles on his shoulder and 5 things of shingles on that. I'm gonna go with Joe Blow.
We're talking about patriotism. Listen, y'all, we gotta look back. It's patriotism, and we're dealing with the patriarch of society and classism. That's why Black women are losing their jobs at an alarming rate right now because we're bottom of that pyramid. White men are first and have always been since the exception of the United States. It just is what it is. And Black women have always been at the bottom. And that's why statistics, I'm a data analyst. That's what I do. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So if we looking at statistics and data as a collective, no.
You know why? You know why these white men rule the world or lead the world? And why we don't hear about the white women? Because the white women understood, I'm gonna stand back here and be his support. Black women stood up and said, hold on.
Wait a minute.
You just said off these numbers. We're going
look at her face.
Numbers. Right? We're going off.
Paris, finish your point. Finish your point, Paris. So they can go ahead.
So what is the percentage of Black women, those who do stand behind their men, versus those who don't feel like I don't need a man. I can do this by myself. I'm gonna fight the white man by myself. This is not a battle. This is we are only here for 60 to 80 to 100 years. What are we fighting this fight for? What's wrong with just being a happy family? That is the problem. This mentality of we're gonna go out here and fight this fight and fight the white man and fight for what? It'll never change. We are talking about 1,000 years of a system built. There is nothing your generation is going to do, the previous generation is going to do, the next
I beg to differ because right now we talking about women having jobs and coming from there. So no, I don't come from a limited belief system at all. And I just serve a God. I believe my kids will be here. I don't believe Jesus is coming back or nothing, but I believe my kids will live a different life than I live, just like I live a different life than my great grandmother. It's
once
period. I am my great grandmother's biggest dream. Like,
I don't mean to cut you off. I mean, every generation lives a different life, but is it becoming better? That's the whole thing.
Well,
exactly.
That's going to be subjective, but I know I'm living better than even my mother, personally. No, I'm a black sheep in my family. None of my family have a passport, own a home, or none of that. So for me personally, if this is a subjective thing, I live better than all my family. I've been to Dubai and seen places that they ain't never seen. So I am their wildest dream.
But that's
all by myself.
But that was your dream.
That was right. I was about to say that. Bree, go ahead.
That wasn't my dream. That's just the life that I'm living. It's not my dream. It's just the life that I'm living. But I guarantee you, my ancestors wish they could do what I do. I wish they was tired anyway. I bet you they wish they was tired with their own money in their own bank account.
I
bet you they wish they was tired with their own money because that's where mine is. I'm tired from the work that the people got out there and marched for, the women. But I get a choice because I just got out of a relationship where I got my ass beat. So if I couldn't work, where that leave me right now? That's why we want to work. I just got out of a relationship 6 years where I got my ass beat. So if I didn't work, then where would that leave me? Where would that leave me? So yes, I want to work. I want
blow
that
his
choice.
motherfucking head off.
Yes, and that's
I
the
had a
next
friend
point.
whose
Yes.
mom was married 30 years and she worked, and he left her for another woman, and she couldn't find a job because she had been out of work for so long.
I won't do it. I won't do it.
There's this
In my home,
misconception
I'm
of
bringing a table to the table every time. I'm gonna support my husband, but I'm bringing a table to the table every time.
Me too. Me too.
Because when your table's broke, you're gonna be able to lean on mine.
Ladies, don't y'all think between the age of 21 and 33, y'all should that should be your career mode? If y'all decide not to get married early, don't y'all think that should be the gap? Because don't forget y'all options get limited after 35. Y'all can't reproduce like y'all could be previous to being 35 and 40.
Are we talking about the old generation or this new generation? Because the grandmas don't even look the same anymore. I got a 19-year-old son, and he can have a kid any day, and then I would be a grandma. Me, I am not a grandma.
No, but I'm just saying.
Now, what do you like?
I mean, but Brandy, I feel what you're saying, Ms. Blaze, but I'm just saying, don't y'all think that should be the career mode? Because again, a man, if y'all get after 35, 40, y'all decided y'all want to settle down. Y'all already had kids, can't have no more. Y'all meet a man that wants to have kids, then what?
This is what I
You're gonna have to find somebody that matches what you want to do in life. Then,
Right, but
exactly alignment.
But so many women say that options are limited out here. So again, see, y'all three are two of the three are basically have something, you know what I'm saying, a togetherness. But the rest of these women out here don't. Majority of them don't. So again, where do they go? Paris, go ahead. I'm gonna let Akil go, and then I'm gonna let Paris go.
No, Paris need to go to the principal office while he raising his hand.
Just this real quick. The reason why women began working to begin with was during World War I. So many men were being shipped off and killed that there was no more men left to take care of the home. So the women stepped out and dove into the Industrial Revolution, to which they were helping to build tanks, all these things. Once the war ended, the women said, listen, we just helped this country win. We want to work. The man said, cool, you can work. Here's what I've been saying. No one is saying women shouldn't work. Why do you have to? There are so many things that contribute to the next generation, to the community, than money. There is an ideology wrapped around money. Oh, I gotta have my nails done, my hair gotta be done. Just like Blaze just said, having a passport, going on vacations, things like that. Some people don't inspire even today. I don't give a damn about money. It's a necessity. What I care about is, am I happy with, can I wake up every day, look in the mirror and say, I am happy with you? Some people can't wake up and look at that. Why? Because they have to wake up, go to work just to come back and flash the money and say, now I'm happy with you. And with that, I'm gonna go out here in the world, flash it to the world, so the world can say, you the shit, and we're happy with you. So no, it has nothing to do with women working, what age you start working, if you get married. You don't have to be married to contribute to your community. Even if you're in your early 20s and you say, I don't want to get married right now. Guess what? You don't have to. You don't have to. Go out here and try to help with these organizations that are trying to figure out how to get kids out of foster home. Hell, go to a foreign country and help build something. It's not always, oh, I'm in my early 20s, I don't want kids, so I'm gonna just spend the next 30 years of my life working hard and telling people I'm an independent woman, I don't need this, I don't need that. No, nobody's saying just because you're 20, you're a virgin, you're young, you're fresh, you need to be married and sitting at home. No, but it's other things out here to do. And what that does, it saves the mindset. It saves the ideology. And now when you decide to have children and a husband, now you can even teach them, hey, it's more to life than chasing money. But right now,
but the
our
question was
generation is
based on
that way.
career, which is why we're talking about that.
Absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely.
hold on. I'm gonna come. Hold on, Paris. Let me go ahead and let Akil go ahead and get his point across, and then I'm jump to Honey Foreign real quick.
All right, so this is a very interesting conversation. Here's the thing. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you do not want to get married, don't rush to get married because society tells you. If you don't want children, don't fucking have children until you are ready to have children. Anyone that knows me know I am team fuck them kids. I don't think anybody needs to be reproducing right now in today's fucking society, in today's world. We got too many fucking problems. Nobody should be fucking reproducing right now. No procreation. Get your damn money, get your career, get your education. Once you have all of that situated, once you have that foundation, then you find a motherfucker to bring into your life that has the same, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want to. The thing is, people sit up here, it's supposed to go first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a baby and a baby carriage and all that shit. But the problem is you got too many people having these goddamn kids, these fucking bastards, with people they don't know, don't love, have no intent of marrying. And when they have these kids, they're forced to be fucking adults. Now they have to be the single working parent. And now when you're the single working parent, you have gripes and concerns. And now you're trying to find somebody to take that burden off of you and all this other bullshit. What we need to damn do, get your fucking education, get your fucking career, get yourself in order. Fuck marriage, fuck kids, because it ain't for everybody, right? Society will tell you so, but guess what? It ain't for every damn body. So if it ain't for you, don't do the shit. I don't care if you're 35, 40, I don't care if you can produce, reproduce, whatever. If it ain't for you and you know in your heart of hearts you don't want it, don't fucking do it. Because if you end up getting married because you're caving to societal pressure, or you end up having these kids, or end up in a relationship that you're not happy in, that you're treated like shit in for so long, all because of societal pressures, guess what's going to happen when you leave that relationship? You're going to be fucking collateral damage. And now you got to fucking heal and go through all this shit. Fuck all that. If you want to be a fucking wife, then live your life to be a fucking wife. If you want to be a career woman, live your life to be a fucking career woman. And if you want to do it both, and if you want to have it all, then damn it, you need to plan when that shit is going to happen. Because if you are a single woman and a single parent who wants the career, and if you want to be at the highest of the heights, it is going to be damn near impossible for you to be as effective as a mother and a parent as you are as a CEO or owner of your fucking company. Because being a mother, oh my God, you're going to need some fucking help with that shit, right? So again, if it ain't for you, don't fucking do it. But if it is, and if you want it all, quote unquote, then plan it out logically instead of emotionally. Because when that shit happens emotionally, everything get fast tracked and shit get off the rails. And then you just end up pissed the fuck off. Plan that shit out. Plan it out, and I'm done.
But I respect that. Miss Honey, because you are a married woman, so talk to the people. What do you think? Should people be,
Shit, I couldn't have said it no better. All my shit has been planned, except for in the earlier years. But now, like I said, I have my career. I work with the youth. I'm not just all about money, but it does take money. Take money to make money. We all know that, but I'm a part of nonprofits with the youth. I run free cheer clinics for parents who can't afford to bring their kids to participate in sports and all this other stuff I got going on in the community. I have my career. I have my husband. I balance everything. I balance everything because God willing, I can. One day I
Mm-hmm.
am gonna have to
Mm-hmm.
sit down. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I pour into every cup. Am I tired sometimes? Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's the life that I want and the life that I'm choosing, then it's gonna be tired days. You know what I'm saying? So I say you can be the boss babe, you can be the wife, you can be the whatever. Like I said, I'm bringing the table to the table because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
if any of his legs get weak, he can lean on mine until we repair this motherfucker. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me?
And the most important thing, if I'm hearing you correct, but the most important thing is you have that other half, which is a support system that can take away some of that burden. Because, see, that's the thing. Some couples don't have that partnership, teammate aspect of the marriage, right? Because you can have it all if you have someone by your side that can alleviate or take some of that pressure or food off your plate so you can still do what the fuck you need to do to be what you are. Show you right.
Miss Marie. Miss
Absolutely.
Marie.
Batman to the Robin or Robin to the Batman, however you want to, you know what I'm saying? Signify it or simplify it out because at the end of the day, I come up with ideas every day. I'm a damn Capricorn. It's everything is business. You know what I'm saying? I come up with ideas every day. If I do something miraculous and I pick up knitting. Now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sell some hats. And he'd be like, okay, well, go ahead, babe. Yeah. You know?
Hell yeah. That's what's up. Miss Marie, chime in.
I feel like women over 35 should do whatever makes them comfortable in life, whether they want to get married, whether they want to be boss
Mm-hmm.
babes, because I feel like women are more future based. I feel like sometimes men can be like more right now, what's going on right now, and not think about like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. And I feel like women, especially me, I'm going to think about my future and what's going on with me because at the end of the day, whether I'm married, whether I'm with somebody, I'm not ever going to leave myself, my life up to somebody else. I just think as a woman, whether you married or whether you single, just leaving yourself up to somebody else, it's just not smart. It's just not smart. We've seen so many times why that's just not a good idea. So
Agreed.
I'm not saying you should be a full on boss babe, but do whatever you feel like is going to secure your future and make you comfortable. If you feel like being a wife is going to secure your future and make you comfortable, by all means do that. If you feel like being a boss babe is going to secure your future and make you comfortable, by all means do that. I I'm not gonna say I'm both because I don't like to call myself a boss babe, but I am a business owner, a successful business owner, and I am in a relationship that I've been in. I'm way past 35. So I've been in my relationship for a very long time. So
Damn.
I mean, do whatever feels that you feel
I'm
like
playing with you, P.
it's gonna make you comfortable,
What?
you know. I still do the things that make me comfortable. Like I get up 5 o'clock in the morning, I go to the gym. Does my partner go to the gym? No, that's not his lifestyle, but it's my lifestyle because I'm securing my own future. I'm worrying about my own self. Like I can't drag anybody to make them do what they need to do, and I can't link myself to anybody else's habits. So at the end of the day, Pari gonna always do what Pari need to do. Like Honey said, I'm a Capricorn, a December Capricorn. So baby, the
Ow.
God complex and the taking care of me is I'm very heavy on
Flat
that. So
out.
I'm always going to make sure I'm taking care of, whether I'm with somebody or whether I'm not with somebody. I don't care if that person is a millionaire. I'm just not going to relax to that just relaxing to that point of leaving yourself up to somebody else, to me is just not smart. It's not
Flat
smart.
out.
I
Flat
mean,
out.
I feel like, and as a woman too, let me speak to my women. As a woman, even if you're not married, have some type of paperwork, okay? We need to be beneficiaries of life insurance. If you are performing wifely duties for a man, if
Hell
you
yeah.
have been in a man's life, if you have been
Hell
pivotal to
yeah.
a man in some way, shape, or form, baby, know your worth. Don't just be with a man. Be if he gone tomorrow, make sure you with me. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You have to, because while you're with a man, they will literally drain all of your resources. Men do bring resources, but they bring them in forms of external resources. Women bring a lot of internal resources. So we have to always make sure we're gonna be okay. So if over
Wow.
35, do what you want to do to be okay.
Right. Well,
That,
well,
but
I had a couple of videos, and of course my audio was terrible. My internet was terrible. I had a couple of
so
videos to play. One of them won't play, but I just want to say this. The, I want to show y'all this for 2 seconds. Watch.
I feel like women can no longer complain about men not approaching us anymore.
My apologies.
Is the women's hustle culture coming to an end? I see more and more women, especially moms, saying that they don't want to work anymore. They don't want to do this hustle, grind, not see their kids, not see their family, not make home cooked meals, not be there when their husband gets home. I'm not saying that you can't work, that you can't do, a little job on the side to make a little bit of money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the hustle, the career woman, the women being the breadwinners, hustling to where they have a nanny raising their kids. They don't see their kids at all. They don't see their husband. They don't see their family. They're not making dinners because they don't have time. Maybe they enjoy cooking, but they literally can't because they don't have time. They're gone all day long. I don't know if our bodies were meant for that kind of stress. Maybe our bodies are craving downtime, craving family time, craving time with our kids. Maybe women are starting to wake up to that.
And I mean, I do agree. I agree with what
Now I
she
did have.
said. I mean,
You can go
I
ahead, Maria. I just only
oh
thing I was about to say was I did have a black woman on there, but her video won't play. But I just want to let y'all know. It's basically saying the same thing, but basically, go ahead, Paris.
I mean, I agree with what she said. If you marry, you should not be in a woman should not be married or link herself with a man that she's going to have to hustle. I'm not linking myself with no man that I have to hustle. I do have a business and I do go to work, but I create my own schedule. Like I said, I'm way past 35. So I did have a time for hustling. That time has come and gone. I'm not hustling nothing. I'm not hustling nowhere. And I wouldn't be with a man that I would have to hustle with. But that's a whole nother thing. And just touch on what Paris said about these white women. In my profession, I get to meet a lot of white women. A lot of these white women are the breadwinners in their home. It's not what you thinking it is, sir. They're not just little
I said
stay-at-home
I
wives.
said the
And
past.
no, oh yeah, in the past, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
like now,
Yeah,
like a
today
lot
is
of these
different.
white
Oh,
women
today's
are
game is
are the
different.
breadwinners in their
Yeah, yeah.
homes. Like a
Hmm.
lot of women, period, are the breadwinners in their homes, unfortunately. So for some women, they can't stop working. They can't
So
stop
can
working.
can I just say this? And I just want to say these two things, and I'm done. One, we have a whole generation, and I'm not blaming anyone, but we have a whole generation that doesn't know where the dollar sign goes. When you type out $100, they're putting a dollar sign at the end of the zeros. We also have a generation that just started school in 2025 who believes people existed in black and white. This is where hustle culture is getting us. Those who are saying we're doing it for the children, no, we're not. No, we're not. Because these are two examples that have just shown us we are failing them at a rapid rate. Until we wake up and realize that, there's nothing else
Hell
to be said
yeah!
about it.
Flat out.
But the only way to wake up and realize that is somebody has to, we do live in a world where
Brandon.
somebody has to make money. We can't act like we don't live in a world where it's expensive to even be alive.
Mm-hmm.
We're all paying to be on this internet right now. We ain't
Mm-hmm.
seeing each other for free. So everything costs money. So unfortunately, somebody gotta make the money. And then when women say, "Oh, we want a man that make a certain amount of money so we can relax, so we can be women and be with the kids," now it's, "Oh, why you always gotta bring up a nigga money?" So who gonna be home then? How
Do
we
that
gonna be home?
impression. Don't you ever
And then
impersonate us like that.
I'm sorry.
Right?
I'm
What?
sorry.
What? What?
I'm
What?
so
Paris,
sorry.
I like your dude. I like
But
your dude
but
impression.
Negative.
I
No.
always do that. But I'm serious. Y'all do say that. And it's like So both things can't be true. Somebody has to be a provider if y'all want us to stay home. So if we stay at home, then y'all want us to shimmer. Y'all want to shimmer us down. Then
No,
y'all
we ain't
want to
saying
meet.
stay home.
Y'all want to meet
No,
a
I'm
We
woman.
blaming
ain't saying
both.
stay home. We
No,
just saying
hold
it's
on.
one thing
Y'all
to
want
be a
to meet.
career. Go ahead.
But y'all want to meet a woman that's at a certain standard in her life. When you meet her, she looking good, skin looking clear, nails done. She might not have a whole bunch of makeup on, but if a woman looks good, she does look good naturally, but she does spend time and money and effort that goes into that. Then y'all want to get her and to be like, oh, money ain't nothing. Don't do this. Now the girl can't even keep up her lifestyle. Now y'all want her to be happy with just being whoever she wasn't when you met her in the name of love. Like y'all can't have both things. Like y'all can't get the type of woman that you want and then take her off the shelf and be like, well, now you be this other type of woman because you don't gotta work.
No.
So, but that also means, but you ain't gotta work, but you also can't do nothing you was doing before I met you. You can't get your hair
Okay.
done no more. You can't get massages. You can't get a facial. We ain't got money for that. Nobody. We ain't trying to hear that. I'm not
No,
trying to hear it.
we know
So
that.
if we're not trying to hear it, then we gotta go to work. Like, come on. You can't
What
just be
I'm saying
like,
is
well,
one thing.
just stay home with the kids now. No, we're
No,
not doing that.
we're not saying stay home with the kids. We're just saying a career woman takes a lot of time to be a career woman. To boss yourself up to be a career boss, babe, all that. It takes time. So that means time away from your little ones. If you decide to have them little ones, you need to be able to provide that time. I'm talking. It's not about the resource.
But
I understand the resources. I want. Brandy Blaze, go ahead. But I'm just saying. I was talking about the time and resources. I mean, not really. I was talking about more the time that you have to become a boss babe or to become a career woman. It takes time away from being at home with your significant other. I understand about the money, but again, if he's telling you, "Hey, I got this," hey, you should be able to
But how
contribute.
many men really got it though? How many, let's be honest, how
Haven't
many
got it.
men really got it? Men are
Well,
out here talking about 50-50. Men are really out here talking about 50-50. Like for real. Like how many men really got it and are really ready to be with a woman and bankroll
a man
But
over
everything?
over 40 probably. A man
hold
over
on, Kay.
40,
Hold on, Kay.
45, 50.
I'm gonna
Hey,
Exactly.
answer that.
hold on. Let me hear from Brandy real
Exactly.
quick. Brandy, go ahead. Brandy, before you go, Paris, before you go, then I want to kill to go. No, I mean, honey to go. Brandy Blaze, talk to her.
Um, I'm with the girls. I'm with the girls.
Oh, you know, I, you know what? I figured you was gonna say that because you was sitting over there looking at you. Yeah, I figured you was gonna say that.
I mean, I basically add. I mean, in regards to the boss babe question, I can have it both. I've already like my
At
stance
one
is
time,
I'm huh.
at one time,
What do
you've
you
had
mean
it
at one
all
time?
at one time. You've had your boss ass career. You've had that man that's been there for you, and you also had the
No,
children.
I haven't had that
No,
all
that's what
at
I'm saying.
one
At one
time.
time, right?
But I've
Right.
been I mean my previous
Selective
relationship,
time
I
you've had.
had my
Right.
career, my son, and
Right. So, and you
my
probably,
relationship.
and it was probably between the age of 21 through 33 that you had your career, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the time, that's what I was saying earlier. That's the time you should spend, bossing up your career, being a boss woman. But at 35, again, if a man wants to have your child, you can't do that. Again, y'all keep glossing over that. Y'all talking about the eggs and all that shit. No, you'll become a baby mama that way. And you better, if a man wants to lubricate your eggs and have a baby, your value will decrease. I don't care what y'all say or think. You know a nigga know. So because we don't want an old ass woman. Men don't want older men don't want an older woman. We want younger women.
So
Think
why do
about it.
y'all think one
Think
want
about
young
Big
women
Uncle
want
Fox.
y'all?
Look at Big Uncle Fox and what's the other
Them sexy reds do not want y'all.
Exactly. Why do y'all think young women
Them
want
Meg Thee
y'all?
Stallions, them little Megans don't want y'all.
Why do y'all think that? Like women really, with the women delegation want to know why unks think that these young women want y'all. Because
First of all, hold on. Can I allow me to say?
wants young women, okay?
Hold on. Excuse me.
Listen. All of the women on this panel were once young women, and if we all gonna be honest, we probably had an older man at the time. But baby, we resources. Young women only see y'all
And
as
that's
resources.
so.
And
So do you think?
y'all don't in the resources y'all be bringing only is enough for young women. That's why y'all be messing. It's not enough for a grown woman. Yeah, it's not enough resources for a grown woman. If we being honest, if we been so you gotta take your little $200 over there because baby, she could do a lot with that. Grown women, we can't, baby. You not coming over here with that. You're not coming.
Okay,
So a man can feel like a man can feel real big with a little girl. Y'all can feel real big,
and
with
that's
a
what it
little
is.
girl.
And that's what
Y'all
it
can
is.
feel. That's all it
Okay,
is.
that
That
shit.
is,
Okay,
and I
that
have
shit
seen.
sounds good.
Listen, and I
I feel.
have
Hold
seen.
up, Marie. Hold up, Marie. 1 second. I feel your proverbs, but not so much because again, when you get a younger dude, he only wants you for the pussy. He don't want you for your money.
Exactly, but we know that. But
No,
older
we know
women know
that.
that.
We know that
Older
though.
women know that.
So
Older
again,
women know that.
so
Older
again,
women know that.
a younger woman, we attract younger women because we're secure. We already done our foundation set up.
No,
So again, yes.
That's okay. Let me tell you something, Kate. So this is so crazy because men will look right in our face and tell us that we can't tell men nothing about men because we not men. But y'all will look dead in our face and tell us that we are wrong about women when we are women.
Because
We
y'all
have
talk
all
about it
been
so much. Y'all talk about it so much. That's how
What are
we
you
know.
talking about? So we are out here talking. So 20-something-year-old women are just out here talking about they want 40-something, 50-year-old men. No, they're not. If they're talking about they want them, they want that money. They don't want to
They
love
want
y'all.
that.
They don't
They
want to
want that
do nothing.
security. Just like
They want money. They want money.
So where are the
again.
relationships? Where's the proof? Let me know. Where's the proof? Where are these older men marrying these 20-something-year-old women?
No, I'm
Where
not
is the
saying.
proof?
I'm not saying
Where's the
25
proof?
year old. I'm just saying. I'm talking about the 35. Don't forget when you talking about the 35. That's the age
Y'all
bracket.
not marrying them
35.
neither. Y'all not marrying them neither. Y'all
We
not marrying them
are.
neither.
Yes, we are because men that secure that makes $100,000 or better are going. You don't never see. Look at all the celebrities that you ever seen
No,
on
we're not
TV.
talking about celebrities.
They, no,
We're
no, no,
talking
no, no,
about
no, no.
regular
I'm
men.
just saying.
We're talking about how many black men do you know that got married this year?
Shit,
How
I
many
haven't looked at
black
that
men
stat.
how many black
Oh, in
men
my
do you
circle,
know
too. In my
in your
circle, and
age group
I
that
have a
got
small
married this
circle.
year?
I have a small circle, but two this
Two
year.
women younger than them. Two women younger
Yeah,
than them.
that
I know
easy.
3 black men that got married this year. 2 women their own age. I don't know no
Oh,
black men that got married
okay,
this
well,
year
I'm
to
not just talking about
20-something-year-old
I'm not
women.
talking about our culture. I'm talking about in general, men. I want somebody else to go ahead. Akil, chime in. Good
Yo,
point.
okay, this is funny. So
Hell
real
yeah.
quick,
Hell
first
yeah.
and foremost, I don't fuck with younger women because younger women are fertile. I don't want no damn kids. Fuck them kids. So I ain't got time to deal with no damn young motherfuckers. Secondly, I've here's my thing. This is why I don't have children, right? Because when you bring children into the picture, right, now other people's lives have to be financed by other adults and shit like that. Like, I find it so funny that if a woman can finance her life on her own, why then is it my job as a man when I come into her life to finance her life? I don't like that. Like, that does not compute with me at all. And again, another reason why I don't have children. If I'm together with a woman, we not having children. We both working. We both bringing money into this damn household. It's not some, oh, well, my man working. Shit, well, he making the money. He gonna pay the bills, and I'm just gonna sit here and have a soft life. No, the fuck you ain't. You mean to tell me I'm the only motherfucker that gotta work hard out here? Fuck that. Now, to the ladies' point, Fellas, if you sit up here and say that you want a woman that's going to be a stay-at-home housewife and you want to sit up here and put 3, 4, 5 kids in her and all this shit, then guess what? Your ass better be making 3, 4, 5 kid money. You understand me? Don't sit up here and make these or tell these women that you want them to be housewives when your ass is making $40,000 at Mickey D's. No, nigga. If you do not have the finances to provide the certain life that you're asking of these women, don't fucking do it. And ladies, because it takes two, if you know that this motherfucker isn't financially, mentally, spiritually stable enough, quit letting this motherfucker come up in you and pop these motherfucking kids up in you. Yeah, because it takes two. Women hold the power of consent, ladies. You hold the power of consent unless you were raped, and we're not talking about being raped. We're talking about consent. So some of you women out here are allowing these men to damn put these babies up in you, and you expecting them to be some Prince Charming that's going to finance your life and do all this shit. What the fuck? No, nigga. Nigga, no.
I'm about to pass.
Go ahead.
I'm about to pass to Miss.
Go ahead.
Before I pass to Paris, but I feel your problem. What I'm saying, they're not. The fellas are not saying that they want, you know what I'm saying, to have a bunch of babies. These are men who are established are saying that women that's 35, and a lot of women are there. You just heard the lady say in the video. She said women are preferring to step back from the boss babe career to be. She's not saying don't work. She's not saying that. She's just saying you can do other things than focus your whole goddamn time and being on being a housewife. I mean, being a career woman. You can be a motherfucking mama and be a side hustler doing whatever, not a hustler, but a side, you know what I'm saying, making some other money than being 9 to 5, 10 to 10. Because really, Paris, you got your own business. You probably work. When you first started your career, you probably worked 10 to 12 hours a day, correct? Yes or no?
Yeah, but that was when I first started. But I was in my 20s.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Right, that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Right, that's what I said. 21 to 33. That should be every woman's, you know what I'm saying, career goals of, you know what I'm saying, establish yourself to be able to chill in the long run. Paris, go ahead now before you finish it off. Because we have been on this 2 hours.
Yeah,
I do apologize.
I just want to say, when Miss Perry mentioned the 50-50 culture, that 50-50 culture comes from a lot of these men being raised by their mothers. And as soon as they get their first job, mama say, you got to help out with these bills now.
Hell yeah.
So it was
Hell
embedded
yeah.
in a lot of men that, oh, okay, we split bills. We could be happy together, but we split bills. That way I keep money in my pocket, you keep money in your pocket. Everybody go on happy with their life, happy with their day. Also, I think young people, it's weird to hear those 30, 25 and up, if you ask me, mention splitting bills, but those who do split bills, it's simply because they know we're just in this until we figure out where we want this to go. We're going out. We need money to go out to dinner. We need money to travel. We sleep with each other, but we don't plan on going any further than that. You don't want kids. I don't want kids. You don't want to get married. I don't want to get married. So I think, yeah, we'll be on this all night. I'll just leave it at that.
Right out. Right out. Miss Honey, chime in, Miss Honey. We about to wrap this up.
Yeah, my answer is still basically the same. Y'all saying 20s was the career movement, but I spent a lot of my 20s losing myself and finding myself and bumping into fucking walls. You know what I'm saying? My 20s was for self-development and finding who I am and doing shadow work. And I'm still doing shadow work to this day. Like I said, who I was yesterday is not probably who I'm gonna be tomorrow, you know, because I'm always trying to evolve. So I think the problem with societies is that we're putting labels and age groups and things on certain things when really it's just a personal journey. You know what I'm saying? So some people are coming into their careers in their 40s. I'm about to be 40 in January. I just now finished my certificate, whatever, and you know I'm doing what I want to do, which is helping people with addictions. You know, that's my career choice, and I'm just now finding it. But am I still reading the books to my daughter and doing mommy daughter dates and son dates,
You got the
going to the
ring.
football games and going to basketball? All my kids do 3 sports. We're
And you got
we're
the
running
ring.
it right.
And you got the ring. So that's what I say. You got the ring. So again, you excluded from this. I mean, well, not really, but I'm saying you anomaly compared to the society what's going on, because a lot of women can't have it like that or choose not to have it like that. Like I say, right now, so many women are single and dying alone with cats and dogs
Got
because
them
they
too.
choose not to look at old girl, Vivica Fox, like I was saying earlier, and Tracy Ross. They're begging for men now to be a wife now. They can't because nobody wants their old ass. You waited too late in the game to flip the script. No. But again, ladies, I do appreciate, gentlemen, I do appreciate y'all tapping into the Hell Yeah We Want to Know podcast, being on the panel. I do apologize for the technical difficulty that I provided, unfortunately, for a damn near hour of the situation. But again, I do appreciate y'all tapping in, and I'm gonna give y'all let y'all go around the panel and give y'all final thoughts of being on the show and about the whole conversation itself. Since we got Miss Honey Foreign on deck, you know what I'm saying? Let us know what's going on and tell everybody where they can find you on social media and all
Well,
that.
I appreciate being picked to be on this panel. I like the vibes. I like that we could sit in a room or in several rooms and come together as a collective, agree to disagree, and that that it just be genuine and transparent and everybody be true to who they are. So that was fun. If you want to follow me, I am on Instagram at honey_foreign, and I am on Facebook also as Honey Foreign. And then send them babies to me because I run free sports clinics in Ypsilanti. You know what I'm saying? YC the Village on Instagram. So look us up.
Definitely, we appreciate you tapping in. I really do appreciate you jumping on the panel, and you are more than welcome anytime. Like I said, normally it's a few more of us, but again, this is definitely a great vibe. I definitely enjoyed the conversation that I could hear. You know what I'm saying? But I know y'all was kicking y'all game, so I do appreciate you tapping in again and taking your time out your busy schedule and tapping in. Again, you are more than welcome anytime. This goes down once a month. We try to get together once a month. So again, just to have these open conversations. So again, you're more than welcome to definitely tap in if you are free and available.
Yeah, I'll be back.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow her. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram, TikTok, and all that good stuff on Facebook. Miss Brandy Blaze, talk to the people.
Hi, thank you for having me. You can follow me at The Real Brandy Blaze on Instagram. And that's Brandy with an I. And yeah, thank you for having me. I had a great time.
Greatly appreciate you tapping in. Definitely appreciate you. Of course, you are more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? We got to network and kick it because, again, we was chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I like your vibe, and we need to network and make some things happen out here for real.
For sure.
And Miss Paris, definitely, I appreciate you. Miss Paris, my South Carolina friend. What up, Joe?
Well, I just wanted to say, as usual, thank you, Kay. Thank you for having me on here. I love when we can have these conversations. I love that it stays respectful, even though we are some passionate people. I definitely am passionate, so my delivery can get a little passionate sometimes. And
Hell yeah!
being the auntie of the group, I feel like I have, I look at things from a little bit different perspective because of my age and because of certain things that I've been through in my life. So I know I may have a tendency to bring a different perspective to the conversation. So
that's why I love you.
and I appreciate you allowing me to do that because I know sometimes,
Hell
the
yeah.
way I look
Hell
at things
yeah.
can be a little different than other people. So I definitely appreciate you all for having a dialogue with me, and for Kay for definitely for having me on here. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. What can they follow you at again?
Pari Almighty on Instagram. Y'all can't follow me on Facebook.
Hell yeah. That's personal shit. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I love it.
Hell yeah. My South Carolina friend and shit. I let Mr. Paris, tap in with us. Shit.
Yeah, it was a good conversation. Because we didn't get to the last question, I do want to just say something small on it.
Oh shit.
Principal's
Listen,
office.
I'm gonna speak my mind.
Oh shit.
The black culture
Oh
is
man.
played out. Okay,
Oh,
we need to we
damn.
need
You seen the video I was playing,
we
Paris.
need to redefine it, and we need to pack Umar Johnson the fuck up. Niggas like him,
Hell,
niggas like
right.
Al Sharpton, Jesse, we need to get them the fuck out of here. And redefine
Flat
what
out.
black
But we gonna
culture
talk about that.
really, really, truly means, and protecting black women, and also protect black men. Because if you don't protect black men, you will just have this one generation of black women, and there will be no more generations of black women to protect. So I just ended at that. I love all y'all. I appreciate you, Kay. I got you. You can follow me on Instagram at pher0527, Paris Heard on Facebook. Also follow us. Check out all of our films. Kay has been in 2 of our films, Contract Killer 2 and our series of Record in Time. Everything is now streaming on Tubi. You can follow Sean Van _ Productions on Instagram and Sean Van Entertainment as well.
On Facebook
Yes.
also. She got
Yes.
Hell yeah. Brother, I appreciate you always. Shit, much love. Anytime you free, you already know. I'm gonna hit you up first. You and the kill. Y'all get that first phone call for the
I'm
fellas
with
because I
you.
love y'all dialogue. Hell yeah, and I appreciate the love and shit. And of course, anytime y'all ready to shoot, y'all need me. You know I'm a phone call away, my brother. You already know. Hell yeah. Akil, tap in all the way from ATL. What up? Tap into the people.
Yeah, fuck Dr. Umar. He can kiss all of my ass. That nigga been scamming you niggas from day one, and I've been telling you, but you said I hate black people. Fuck y'all. Fuck Al Sharpton. He can burn in hell. He was a snitch, and he was cool with the Klan. Fuck Al Sharpton. Thank you for having me on the show. As always, to the panelists, the ladies, gentlemen, great conversation. For the married ladies, if you and ladies in a relationship, if you're unhappy, holla at me. I dick you down safely and you'll be happy. Follow me on Instagram, 3_. My name is Akil. Follow me on TikTok _. My name is Akil. YouTube at my name is Akil. That's the way it is. That's the way it be. Holla at me.
Appreciate it. Bro, he a comedian, y'all got to forgive him. But that's who he is. That's who he is. I've been doing it about 15 years. Hilarious dude. You should check him out on Instagram and TikTok. He be doing this thing with his little shorts and video. And he be doing street comedy. That should be hilarious. Ladies, for real. Tap in with him and shit. For real. Again, this is the Hell Yeah We Want to Know podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Follow on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And once again, the panel, I do appreciate y'all giving me y'all time. Again, y'all are more than welcome anytime y'all are available. Again, once a month, we try to do this because, again, we need to have this open dialogue with men and women because other than that, we're going to be stuck on stupid out here moving in directions that ain't good for us. Because, again, if we don't close them bridges as far as our relationships with each other and our communication with each other, shit, we doomed for real. And our children are doomed because they're going to follow in our footsteps of the dumb shit and not communicating. Again, open dialogue, because again, I didn't know they think of our asses born in the 1900s. That's a goddamn shame. Young kids say, you was born in the 1900s? I said, motherfucker, nigga, what?
They think you live life in black and white. That's some shit.
When did you come into color?
Exactly. This is crazy, for real. I will have shorts up of the video, y'all. I will be making shorts and shit of the video like in the next day or two. So be looking out for. I'm gonna tag y'all. I mean, y'all don't have to accept the tag because I know y'all got other shit going on y'all personal pages. But again, I will let so y'all just know that a video y'all is in the video or that part of the video. So make sure y'all tap in with it. Again, if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel on YouTube, make sure y'all go on there and tap in. I appreciate the support and love. Again, this is the Hell Yeah We Want to Know podcast. I want y'all to check out what y'all already seen my video Kill. Tap in with me about 15 minutes so we can chop up about this next episode. And ladies, I appreciate y'all time and effort as always. You know what I'm saying? Miss Honey, Miss Honey Farm, Miss Brandy, I appreciate y'all being new on the panel, but I love y'all vibe and y'all energy. So y'all can definitely bring it anytime y'all want to, anytime y'all free. And Miss Marie, you know I'm always reach out to you, even though you're a busy woman. I always appreciate you tapping in as always. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is the Hell Yeah We Want to Know podcast, and we out this motherfucker. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
How do you?
All you have to do is click off.
Oh, for sure. See, I'm acting like them new kids.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. What up, though? What up, though?